For more on Jarrett Hurd, here's a CompuBox Dan Canobbio with Hurd by the numbers.
Thanks, Kate. Hurd is a noted slow starter that hasn't stopped the unified super welterweight champ. His ability to overwhelm opponents with volume, pressure, and clubbing blows. Tyson Fury is a 6'9", slick, ambidextrous puzzle piece in the heavyweight division, a disruptor
that the world can't miss.
The anticipation was through the roof. It was like something I'd never experienced before, because these guys have been circling each other for it seemed like 5-6 years, and the day was finally here. So many hurdles had to cross. You had to fight through networks, you had to fight through promoters, you had to fight through egos. Everything was on the line for this fight between two of the biggest fighters of this generation.
Devin only posts the fight that he won, and he'll keep replaying that over and over again. It's funny because it's the same fight, but the fight I fought him and beat him, I hurt him though.
Ryan Garcia, the guy that you jumped into the ring with, had him on the show last week. He came on Skype, and I talked about your amateur career, I talked about you fighting. He says that you only post the fight that you won. Tell him to post some of those other ones where I hurt him. Tell him to post those other ones where he ran. Thoughts on that?
Well, you know, he has no proof that he won any of these fights. He can't show anything. So in that case, I'll say I won every single fight.
In their first fight, he averaged 21 of 63 punches. By the third fight, Pacquiao was only throwing 37 punches a round, and he also had Bradley bewildered. There was a lot of talk before this fight about Manny Pacquiao retiring, but after that performance, putting him on the canvas, a fighter who was in his prime, a fighter that's on his way to the Hall of Fame, and Tim Bradley, this showed me that Manny Pacquiao was far from done. What's like one thing that you can't do now that you used to be able to do just in everyday life?
I can't go to Circle K or to 7-Eleven and peace.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
Of course, it's a good thing, you know.
I found something pretty interesting on you. I don't know if you even know this. Now, you're the pre-Klitschko, 16 fights. I looked at your punch distribution. 57% of your thrown punches were power shots. So now you flip around the 4 fights after Klitschko. 57% of your punches were jabs. You can sense that the time was ending for Romain Stavern, and you can see the frustration mounting up, the aggression for Deontay Wilder. He pulls off the best PlayStation move I think we've ever seen in boxing. He jukes left, he jukes right. I've never seen anything like that, something out of Mortal Kombat. And what's up, everybody? This is our first show of 2020. Dan Canobbio, joined as always by the impeccably dressed Dave Della Rocca, and we have a big show planned for you tonight. Let's start with our main event of the night.
Nick Garcia about to get back to Philly and sell some cars with that H&M turtleneck. I made the turtleneck famous, bro. Don't hate. You feel me?
Bob Arum is so old, he promoted the crucifixion, and it'll still be around to promote the resurrection. I don't know what the hell that means. I'm Jewish. I don't know about crucifixions.
November 2015, Tyson Fury had picked up his first title shot, and it was coming up against a guy that had ruled the division for over a decade in Vladimir Klitschko. Stephen Shaw said he wanted to put St. Louis on the map. He did so tonight in Columbus, Ohio. Wow. I also think they have to do it, considering how the Anthony Joshua-Deontay Wilder negotiations fizzled out. I don't know who you want to point the blame to. People will still debate who takes the blame for that fight never happening. Eddie Hearn and Anthony Joshua have a second chance to make an undisputed heavyweight title fight. Want to see a rematch between the two, or would you rather see Deontay Wilder say, you know what, I might not be able to beat Tyson Fury, I better jump up to Anthony Joshua and try to get that unification?
No, I think they should have a rematch. Anthony Joshua can wait. He doesn't want any of those guys.
Take a look at the tail of the tape, brought to you by the U.S. Army. Justice Harris, the 9th fight of his career. Vasquez undefeated, both fighters standing at 5'6". 3 3-minute rounds will determine who will be our next flyweight champ. But the thing with Deontay Wilder is you have to be perfect for every minute of every round. Deontay Wilder only has to be perfect for a second. Just one punch is all it takes for Deontay Wilder. But I want to go 3 rounds right now with the superstar Ryan Garcia. Ryan, would you rather eat all your food through a straw or have the food tossed in your mouth for the rest of your life?
I would have to go with getting it tossed in my mouth.
And I see I say next year I'll become world champion, and it's like I'm 2-3 fights away from it.
Okay, so next time we see you here at Jack Dill's, you have a strap.
Yeah.
It'll be strap season.
Like 50 says, get the strap.
Get the strap, there you go.